When last we left the party, they began to set out in full towards the Yidel Sanctum, a tucked away temple in the middle of the Tilk woodlands where Donaar, after being horrendously injured as a child, was brought to first heal and then learn the vows of the paladin of the ancients, and apparently has come under some trouble of late. You traveled through the frosted woodland, made conversation, and attempted to make a deal with a very strange and potentially very drunk old dwarf that was the overseer of a rather rickety bridge, who wouldn't accept gold, but instead asked you all to go see if he could find something known as stone mead, which, for any of you that know what monkey booze is, he was essentially describing that.
No idea.
Nope.
It's kind of the same thing he described, where monkeys like put fruit in like the burrows of trees, forget about it, and then it ferments with rainwater.
Yeah, they do
it's
it
an
with coffee.
Do they
it's
do
an
that
actual
on
thing.
purpose?
No, it's just they forget it's there.
Oh, so squirrels. Got it.
Didn't have anything that he wished to take from them until Rethenir remembered that since the very beginning of the campaign, they have been touting around an alchemy jug.
Oh God.
Offered its limitless supply of various liquids to the dwarf, who took it and immediately drank the entire thing of ale, who passed out.
What?
You all attempted to cross the bridge. You all almost fell in because it was a really shittily designed bridge and you guys were not very dexterous. However, managing to avoid falling completely into the cold water, you made it across, found another hut with an identical snoring dwarf inside. Through Rethenir's use of dispel magic or detect magic, he perceived that there was a moderately powerful illusion-based magic that was coming from somewhere within the hut. Leaving it at that, you kept on traveling, trusting in Dnatur's survival skills and memory of the previous paths that he had walked, which turned out to not be as great as you all hoped, as he eventually ended up leaving you guys several hours off the path. In your attempt to trek back, you were ambushed by an unseen group of assailants who immediately boxed you all in a tight, magically stone-forming box. You attempted to kick and break your way out to little avail, as the inside began heating up, almost like you were being set over a fire. I forget who, either Cranor or Rethenir, Cranor, used a decisive dispel magic to alleviate the flame for a bit. One of the attackers began to interrogate the party, asking what their business was, and when didn't like the answer they gave, turned the heat up, so to speak. Dnatur screamed out a name, Thea, which seemed to cause the heat to stop and a small slit open up in the stone. Looking at piercing blue-white eyes staring back at them, asking how he knew this name. Donaar gave a brief explanation. The stone crumbled away, and they found themselves surrounded by a veritable squad of what was soon to be revealed as Donaar recognized as furbolgs, a half-giant, half elven or fey ancestral peoples that take denizen in the forest, that were the primary, what's what I'm looking for, custodians of the Yidel Sanctum. They led you back, tightly bound, until you reached a beautiful alabaster white stone temple held aloft amongst giant, thick tree trunk roots.
They'll be thick.
Passing through a rather intricately magically enhanced wall of natural wood, logs, and trees that had been grown together to form an intricate net-like wall that opened up temporarily to let you guys pass through. Seeing that there has been some damage to the wall, you all noticed as you entered. Inside the temple itself, you were led into the sanctum, the inner meditation chamber of the temple, where you saw a pure white tree with bright white-ish petals on it, with one quarter side of it, which seems to be burned or turned black. You walked through and were introduced to Thea, also known as the Bow Breaker, seeming the leader of these Furbolgs and the overseeing mother to this temple to Melora, set deep within the woodlands. Immediately she recognized Donaar, gave him a warm and bright welcome, breaking the dour and serious look in her face. A short explanation was given as to their reasoning there, and a veritable lore dump was exchanged between both her and the party, as she filled you all in on what had happened to cause the damage to the walls, the seemingly far more aggressive actions and attitudes that the Furbolgs, known as the Pusol tribe, had towards outsiders. She mentioned an attack orchestrated and led by some sort of horrendous, semi-viscous monstrosity who attacked with monsters both of a similar viscous material as well as humanoids of ashy gray skin, beady eyes, and with pointed tooth and claw. She mentioned that this seemed to be in a response to an artifact that the temple was building for Donaar ever since his last excursion into the caves against this Themior individual. And their attack proved fruitful for them as they were able to steal the artifact before its final completion. Something known as the Heartwood. You all stayed, rested, had some more conversation between yourselves. Some of you having some rather prolific dreams, as Donaar, for the first time in his memory, was visited by the Wild Mother herself and given a vision of direction, among other things. Was given a name, Gorvalon. Donaar decided to share all this information with both the party and Thea in the morning, while the rest of the party bartered with her for some holy components for both Rethanir and Krenor to be able to cast some potentially rather interesting spells. And it is at the conclusion of that conversation and that exchange of goods that we now all come back to find you all here this brisk morning, probably cold outside, but then once again you were surrounded by nice temperate temperatures while within the sanctum itself. The sound of chores and training can be heard around you as Thea looks at you all, gives you a nod of anticipation, hopefulness, resolution, and the thicker, broad female Furbolg, walks back into the sanctum proper. Savarin, as a druid, and just because you weren't here last time, I'll give you a bit more of a detailed description. Like I said, there is a large, almost living wall of trees and brush that surrounds this large compound-like temple structure that's hidden deep within the Ontilk woodlands. Looks like it can hold anywhere between 100 and 300 individuals. The sanctum itself, kind of like the picture you see on the screen, is this beautiful, slightly elven in design, but much more rougher and older, alabaster white building that is set partially within like a rocky mountainous bulge behind it, and a giant, intricately kind of curving tree trunk sized roots seem to almost be lifting it up off the ground. That it is, you guys have entered from below where those tree trunks or those tree roots are lifting it off the ground, have gone up a small staircase and are on kind of like a slightly enclosed inner courtyard on the inside of the sanctum itself, where you all had just finished this conversation.
Wow.
Nature, bro.
I feel right at home. Ish.
It's much fancier than where you came from, but there is a lot of familiar smells and feelings, and kind of like the energy of the place is very nostalgic and homey to you.
Cool.
What would you like to do?
So, when we left off, was Rethanir about to scry, or...?
So you see Rethanir standing there, and he's, you see him take both the incense and the ivory that he's repurchased, and he kind of sets them in his like side component pouch, and he says, "I'm uncertain if this is the right time to utilize these particular items. However," and he holds up the reliquary of holy water, "either myself or Krenor could make use of this, if you so choose."
Well, Awkward Turtle, I can't do that today. But tomorrow I can certainly use that.
What does that mean?
I wasn't quite prepared to be doing that spell.
Let's see if Rethanir prepared it.
I think
Based
he
on-
did.
He actually did not.
What?
Well, this is embarrassing.
Game over.
Yeah, he did not prepare it for today,
Oh.
or the last time that he
Can we go back to last spawn point?
Bonfire, please.
He says, to echo our small dark friend here, I am also unfortunately unprepared to utilize this item. If we are willing to stay here for an additional day, or if you feel truly, Donaar, that this Thamior individual that we have learned so much about is as great of a threat as you think, we could head back towards those caves, potentially scry along the way.
Well, I like it here. Just rubbing the floor.
Donaar?
I agree with Rethanir. I think that's
Donaar, you are muted.
a wise choice.
There's something stuck in my throat just now.
Must have
I
been real
think,
deep. Couldn't hear anything.
I think to defend this place, we need to do what I was told to do. I think. Look, I wanna go after Thamior, I guess, maybe. But I think first we should look for Gorvalon. I mean, listen, the message was pretty specific. Like, even I know go after Gorvalon means go after Gorvalon. You know?
I agree.
What if she meant wait for him to go somewhere and then go after him?
Maybe you should just leave a voice message.
Now you're just confusing.
Perhaps
Yeah.
we, Donaar, do you know if the Sanctum has any supplies they could set us up with or purchase before we travel back to those caves?
I look at. I'm so bad with names. I have it written down. I look at the Badbreaker.
She's left.
Oh, damn. I look at her.
Continue to stare
anyway.
at Donaar.
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe. Sometimes.
I try to say it in a different dialect.
What?
What?
What are you saying right now?
Supplies.
Yeah.
Oh, oof. That was
Can
a bad joke.
we get them here?
So- I mean, I guess we can get something. I don't know.
Hmm. Can we scry for the supplies?
We'd have to know them very well.
I'm still kind of just staring at Donaar.
What are we in right now? Like, what's the layout?
You guys are in a semi-open courtyard made out of this like rough white-hewn stone. Kind of like looking down onto this more like open, naturally like curving thoroughfare, where you see along the path a non-stone path, like an earthen path. Several simple structures that are set up, what seems to be like a small square area set off to the side for either meditation or prayer or like martial practice. You're unsure. It kind of meanders back off in the slight direction that you guys were led into the night before. So you kind of like
Are there
stare off
people?
Sorry, go ahead.
Are there people or firebolgs like praying and meditating in this area?
There's plenty of both furbolgs, elves, humans, the odd halfling
Okay.
that are around. Mostly furbolgs.
I just, at the top of my lungs, I just start yelling, "Supplies! Where can we get supplies?"
Okay, Valen, I get it. I'm
couple
gonna walk to where I think we can get supplies.
couple individuals just kind of
Hmm?
look up at you, and it's like a middle-aged furbolg with like a younger one beside him that just kind of grabs it by the wrist and keeps on walking. One of the there's like two individuals that like seem to be doing some type of like basic sparring. That one kind of like looks over and is like, huh? And just gets smacked right across the face. There's a what seems to be a human with like kind of sandy blonde hair, cut kind of short, middle-aged-ish. It's kind of tough to tell. That's walking and just looks up and just goes, "You can just go see Gunther. He can help you out."
Oh yeah, Gunther. He's still kicking. Okay, good
Yes.
to know. Good to know. Yeah, guys, we can get supplies with Gunther.
Gives you a long, awkward look and continues walking.
You're welcome.
Do you know where Gunther is?
Yeah, he's this way.
This insight check.
Donaar, you know where Gunther is.
Yeah. Should I do a persuasion roll?
Make a Haruki roll an insight check if you wish.
What the fuck? How much insight?
That's my insight check.
They were all
insight.
D1.
17.
21 persuasion.
Sounds like it's telling the truth.
Alright, well, I just go ahead and nod and follow him blindly.
I cover his trail as he walks.
Just a
I'm
little
just
feather.
imagining Valen with like a feather rake type thing.
Yeah.
So instead of leaving footprints through the stone, instead there is like this awkward, like snaky, like swishiness behind.
I love it.
So it
We're
does-
so inconspicuous.
It doesn't take too long. You know, Gunther is actually stationed within the Sanctum himself, but on a lower level, kind of a little bit off to one of the side paths from where you guys were led up that like small spiral staircase. Gunther is a human. He was in his like late 30s when the last time you saw him. You know, he runs kind of a basic exchange. There's not a huge need for monetary wealth in this area. For the few traveling acolytes and individuals that they do bring in that like are lost or hurt in the forest that the Pusol tribe kind of brings back to health before they get on their way. They do operate like a little trading post type thing, and that is what Gunther runs. For like more of like those individuals that are like, here, I need to buy stuff to get me back home type thing. But you guys are welcome to go check it out if you wish.
Yes.
Yes.
Yas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
queen.
So you get down and you see kind of set up a little bit off to the side, many bags and boxes that are stacked in this like small like side alcove room. It's about maybe 20 feet high or so. Full bogs themselves are quite tall, easily, lording anywhere from 6.5 to 7.5 feet tall. so higher ceilings are kind of a must. You see these like tightly like stacked boxes, these errantly thrown around bags, and on a small, sitting on a small stool, kind of off to the side. No real like desk or like table to really speak of. You see a middle-aged man with graying auburn hair, a fine, robust chin beard that is kind of brought down into a little bit of a point. Green eyes that kind of look up to you with very clear, with the beginnings of crow's feet at the side. Very weathered expression across his face. He looks at you all with a passively neutral expression. So, you were travelers? I didn't realize we were letting travelers in again.
Oh, don't worry, Guth. They're on their ticket.
Oh. Where is that you, Donaar?
Hello.
It's been some time. Good to see you alive.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you know, more or less.
More or less. Rather
I mean, more. More is what I meant to say.
Oh. Alright. Is there something I can get for you and your friends, companions, hirees? Who are these people?
Family.
No. Well, I mean, I guess one is my family, technically. Well, not technically, literally.
Thank you. Bresh is kind of standing off in the back, arms crossed.
Yeah, that's my brother. You know. What do you guys need?
The supplies, Donaar.
Like what?
Gunther,
Yes.
this is kind of a personal matter, but do you have any cloaks that confer fire resistance?
I have only just met you. Got a lot of those, sorry to say.
So that's a no.
Are you looking for something that's just kind of hardy, or are you looking for something that's like what the people in the upper sanctum can do with their magics and whatnot?
Maybe the uppers.
I'm sorry to say you don't got anything like that down here.
How about the lowers?
That's where you are.
Yes.
I mean, I got plenty of fine rustic cloaks. Kind of thick and, built in with good amount of beeswax to make them waterproof. Can't really specifically comment on their flammability
No.
purposes.
This cloak definitely needs to be able to get wet.
I suppose I could find one that hasn't been treated yet, but I'm not sure.
But it might still light on fire.
Donaar, you brought some strange people into the Mother Sat today. This is mighty unusual.
Yeah. You know.
Very
I don't,
well.
that's why I commented on it.
Listen, I really don't know either. This one sort of almost got my leg cut off when I first met him.
Good lord. Good lady.
So.
By the 9.
By the 9.
Who are the 9?
The mighty 9.
What?
That sounds
There's like
preposterous.
5 of us.
There's 6 of you here.
Yeah, 5. That's what I said.
Is there any... Well, would you like a cloak young Sunny or not?
Yeah, I suppose.
Nice, good beeswax. Waterproof cloak for 5 silver.
I'll give you 1 gold.
Mighty kind of you. Are you looking for a spare cloak then? 2 cloaks?
No, but if you throw in 5 glass jars.
For 5 silver?
call it.
Absolutely. Just give me 1 second. And you all wait about 5 minutes as he kind of like loots through and like finds 1, 2, takes, like I said, about 5-ish minutes. They don't match in size. One of them is missing a cork top, but you now have 5 mismatched shaped empty bottles,
But-
glass bottles.
But why?
And a cloak.
Rustic one.
You already have that.
Breezy Pop,
Yes, sir.
what's the state of my armor?
It's taken some hits. It's seen better days. It's dirty. It's. I'm sure it could use a decent cleaning. Like if you guys had a spare day, I'm sure you could spend the time cleaning up some stuff. It's still functional. There's some significant and noticeable like acid pockmark scarring, especially along the backside. That may in the future come into play, but so far you haven't seemed to notice anything significant about it. But it definitely kind of rattles a bit more when you move. Not to the point of anything where it would give you any more disadvantage than it already does, but you know.
Gotcha. My good Sir Gunther, do you have anything as form in the shape of armaments, or perhaps like that healing juice?
You talking about health potions there, young sir? He's much younger than you, by the way. You look younger. He's much younger than you.
Yeah. Ooh, that's what they're called, right?
Well,
The
I
red,
got that.
the red things, vials.
Yeah, healing potions.
Just give me a minute here. It takes about another 5 minutes, so it's been about 10 minutes total at this point. As he goes, like, digging through, pulling like a box, kind of shakes it. No, that's not it. Tries to pick up another one, they can't really move it, so he just kind of like shrugs and shoves it off to the side. Eventually, he brings back 4 filled vials. 2 are the same. They are different sizes, so 2 are the same size, 2 are slightly bigger. You all recognize these as 2 potions of healing and 2 potions of greater healing.
Did anybody need a restocking?
I have 1 of each. More spare, just in case we need. But we should never say no to.
I could use a potion.
Plus,
Bless you there, young
As could I.
young elf there. You're catching some of the good thing you got in here, out in the cold and everything. You feeling all right there, sonny boy?
Absolutely not.
Well, then these might cheer you right up then. They're quite pricey compared to what your specifically inquiring friend just asked about. Just 1 second, and he turns around for a moment.
I sneezed my
back what
headphones
seems to
off
be,
again. I'm sorry.
He comes back and he has this like jar of like viscous amber liquid. He gives it to you, Sylvar, and he goes, "Next time you make something hot, put some of that in there. It'll clear you right out."
I like the sound of that.
Fusaka.
Spice?
So, does anybody intend to buy any of these?
How much are the potions?
Well, for these little guys here, I charge, from what I can tell from the people that pass through, pretty standard pricing. So you can have one of these little guys here will cost you 25 gold. Because I know Donaar here, he's a good kid. I'll give you 45 for the 2 of them. These ones up here, these are a bit more pricey. These guys are 250 a piece. I'd mark it at 425 if you want them both.
Hey, Rethi,
Yes.
you still analyzing the shinies, the gold?
I have been holding on to quite an amount. We never seem to have a spare moment to divvy it up. I don't think we should do it right now.
Well,
Nonetheless, what can I do for you, Krenor?
it's always hard to change your mind. When you're like this, I just pout.
I feel like this would be a good purchase. I just don't think I have enough gold for it.
You'll get anything if you want to trade. I do pot with other things beyond gold, though. You know.
How much was it for everything again?
Well, for everything, it'd be a. 1 second here.
Thought it was 425.
That's for the 2 big ones.
Oh, I thought it was for everything was 425.
No, for everything be 470 gold, and that includes the friendly discount in both of those boys.
$420. Sorry.
Make a persuasion check.
What? For 20? Because you're fucking bargaining now. Do it!
I'm not assisting.
So Lauren will
Okay.
as you awkwardly sing in the background.
Give me a second.
Oh! 420!
What the fuck is this?
He meant to say 20, like the word for 20.
Gunter kind of like looks up at you, kind of looks you up and down. You have a feeling you probably fit in quite nice around here. I like the cut of your jib there, sonny boy. All right, 420 for the lot of them, and you won't tell Thea about this little discount here, right? I need a yes or a no from one of y'all.
Who's paying for this?
Donaar, you muted again?
No? I only... Reddy's the one with all the gold!
I don't know how much gold method you has.
You all found out that he's been, because he has a bag
He
of
has like
holding.
4,000!
So he has he has less than that now because he paid for the dime. So he has 3,257 gold.
Oh no!
Then yes, my answer is yes.
Wait, he has 3,200 what?
And 57.
He has almost 3,000 more gold than me.
Well, again, out of character, y'all threw all of the gold you took and kept from the temple, from the hidden temple of the Yonti, and you never sat down and divvied it up.
Malin still has some of that.
Malin has a significant portion that he swindled.
What? Can you tell us that?
I mean, he just did. It's his character.
That's fine. You guys don't know.
None of you. I was saying none of you know that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That he what?
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh.
like 700 some odd gold he just dipped with.
No, but he picked up a bunch of gems and other gold too that he picked up when you guys weren't looking. He got out of there with probably over 1,000 gold worth of stuff that you guys didn't see him pick up.
That's that's certainly an estimate.
Yafnor was less enterprising.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
I believe that Rethnir is going to take the hit on this one, guys. Thanks, Rethnir. Oh my god, you're such a hero.
Guys, I got this. I
Thanks,
buy the
Rethnir.
two little guys for 45 gold. I gave all my gold away.
Rethnir?
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Don't you think this would be a fine investment to make?
I suppose you're right. He hands over the rest of the 375 gold. So if someone could please make a mark of that to let Rethanir know that he spent 375 gold on health potions.
Here,
Would you
I'll
like
do
one of
it.
these then, Haruki?
If you would be so kind, I would take a greater.
Would you kindly?
Well, considering that is what I just purchased, I suppose that's alright.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Gunther, you wouldn't have anything that would help kill a dragon, would you?
I'm sorry. What?
Sorry.
Wait, a dragon?
You wouldn't have anything that would help kill a dragon, would you?
Oh no, what's that? What type of size of dragon you talking about here, Sonny?
Big,
A big one.
black, spouted a lot of acid. Points to the pock marks on my armor.
Out by the swamps? About
Yeah.
a week from here.
Yeah.
Let me give you some advice here, Sonny. You don't go messing with that slimy worm no more.
I appreciate the advice, but do you
The scathing lash ain't no joke, Sonny.
anything?
He's killed far more and better people than you and I.
Do you have any hunting equipment?
None that'll take that sumbitch down. You wanna go after deer, you wanna go after bear, you wanna go after oryx. I got your back with that, but
Something that I could hit something from afar with.
you're looking for like a bow?
Yes.
Oh, Sonny, just be direct next time.
Well, I mean, you could kill a dragon with a bow, I'm assuming.
Sure you can.
Were you at that last fight, Haruki?
I mean,
I was gonna help.
but, I wasn't able to hit it, so maybe if I could hit it next time.
Haruki, so we don't have to roleplay like a menu. Are you looking for a short bow or a long bow? Because he has several of each.
He has both.
He has both.
Um,
Plain, mundane.
there's no difference between the two. It's just the ranges and the damages, correct?
That's a difference.
I mean,
Range.
outside of those two differences, like
The
there's no
price would
reload
change, but-
or
No, that's crossbows. He doesn't have any crossbows. I'll say this for the rest of the two. Any mundane weaponry that doesn't require two hands, like the two-handed requirement, he has. So like basic swords, short swords, long swords, daggers. If anybody, he has those. He has hide and leather and studded leather armor in various degrees of repair. He has a single breastplate that definitely needs some work, but could be technically serviceable, and he has one wooden shield. In terms of like armor and weapons, and 2 short bows, 2 long bows, and a variety of arrows.
Can I get a longbow?
Yeah. Just look that up real quick.
Sell back to vendor. Bye.
So that'll cost you 50 gold.
50 gold for a longbow.
What the fuck?
And how many arrows can I get, or what kind of arrows does he have?
He has, again, like just mundane, what seem to be like brown feather fletched arrows.
But like nothing that would be like additive or anything like that.
He has no like magical, like anything.
Okay, so I'll just take 100 arrows.
Okay, that'll cost you 10 gold.
Okay.
Jeez.
I do have, do you have, by any chance, maybe a little bit magical shield, maybe? A little bit, kind of?
I got this here, oaken one, but unfortunately I don't got anything there magic, I'm sorry, son.
Can you fix stuff? I don't remember.
Given time and materials, I can try, but I work more with the natural elements of the world. Metal is still kind of a tough thing for me here. As he kind of like runs his hand over one of the tables, and like as he runs his hand, there's like a little druid crafting moss that follows.
Damn, okay.
I'm sure there's plenty in the civilized folk world you could be able to find some.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Gunther. Does this compound have hunters or trackers of any kind?
Pretty much anybody here knows how to hunt and track.
Yeah, everyone who was here can hunt or track and lead you guys directly to the Sanctum without getting lost.
Who would be the guy to talk to if I wanted to barter for hunting supplies?
What do you need? I'm kind of the quartermaster. If you
Oh.
want to use
Oh,
those
okay.
words.
Well then, What types of animal urine do you have?
Gonna have to speak up there again, Sonny. You were a little garbled.
Oh. Animal urine.
What?
We like to utilize many parts of the animal as to not disrespect its energy. And I can truthfully tell you, I don't really think we've ever come up with a viable use for what is definitively known colloquially as a waste product.
Unfortunate. You can really mask your scent with the right kind.
What scent?
The scent of you or me.
Can't help you with that there, sorry there.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so how do we divvy up those 4 potions? I took 1 greater.
I believe Valen bought the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Valen took the 2 smaller, and then we hit who took the last greater.
I mean, Rethenir still kind of is holding it out expectantly.
Is anybody gonna take that, or is we're just gonna mark that off to Reth?
I already have one.
Sylvarin, did you say you needed a potion?
Rethenir kind of turns.
Yes, I could take one.
You did so masterfully convince him.
With
With a slight eyebrow raise and holds the potion out to you.
Thanks.
Alright, so mark down in your inventory 1 potion of greater healing.
Did anybody else need anything, or should we set out for these caves?
I think I'm just about covered.
Krenor?
Eh?
Did you need anything else, or should we get going?
I'm good.
Donaar?
I'm pretty good.
Sylvarin?
I can't find this in D&D Beyond.
If you type in greater healing into, if you go to your equipment and hit add item,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
potion of greater healing should be in there.
It's potion of healing and then greater.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. It's the greater's in parentheses at the end, so if you type in.
If you
in
click
potion
on the
of healing, and it should be green.
the potion filter, it's on that bracelet.
Oh. Thanks.
So you all head out?
Yep, time to go.
You've had a long rest, right?
In the last session you did, yes.
Okay.
You guys all woke up and had your morning conversation. You guys have been awake for only about 2 hours at this point.
Let's go to sleep.
Probably pushing maybe 3. You all walk out to the edge of the thick wall, and the same Philog scout that accosted you all before is there standing guard, sees you all approach, has a quick word and a nod to Donaar, and with a wave of her hand to 2 more Philbogs that are on the standing equidistant, about maybe 15 feet from her. They both, with mirror motions, do these fluid, almost like dance light movements with their arms, and you watch as the trees and boughs and limbs begin to unfurl and unlock themselves and pull apart, allowing you a solid 15-foot gap in this archway that will allow you through.
Can I quickly ascertain the magics?
What?
Just kind of curious.
Oh, you want
Like, do a... Like, what type of magic, maybe? Or, like...
make an Arcana check.
Academic curiosity, slightly. Oh, fuck me. 12.
12. You know that, like yourself, those who are of the druidic nature that follow the natural order of life, um, obtain their magical power from divine sources. So whatever this magic is based in the divine, as opposed to the arcane. You saw one dude make moss by one, but his hand over a piece of wood. They can probably do stuff with plants.
Okay. Kind of like that Sylvarin guy.
Yes.
I'm right here.
And I'm right here. I too can do stuff with plants. Remember Pac-Man?
Yeah.
So,
Waka 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 waka.
So Donaar in canon has invented Pac-Man.
Yeah, of course.
to the caves!
Okay. Who is going to be leading this excursion? Now, Donaar, you know that from your position that it is a rough triangle from where your town, the Sanctum, and these caves are.
Okay.
So it would it took you what did I say before? 2 days, 3 days to get from.
Correct.
So it would take you about a day and a half, maybe 2 days, if you to travel straight from here, straight to the caves.
I mean, we're going straight, right, guys?
Baresh, did you want to come with us, or should you start heading home?
He doesn't quite look at you, Haruki. He's looking more at Donaar. And he says, I need to see this through as much as he does. For my sake as much as his. I don't want what happened last time to happen again.
I didn't mean any offense by it.
Surprisingly, I don't take any.
Huh. That is a useful trait for someone as young as
You were doing so well. You were doing so well.
Anyway. So the caves.
So who is going to be leading this quickened day and a half expedition?
I'll take point.
I will assist.
Valen, make a survival check with advantage. I'll say if Donaar wishes to give you some information, that will lower the DC.
Don't
It's
do it.
that way.
Okay, never mind. I don't lower the DC. Make your check with advantage.
Listen, I got lost going north.
Natural 20. Okay.
You're welcome. I told you it
Despite-
was that way.
Despite Donaar's rather general pronunciation of, or proclamation, excuse me, of that way, you have a good mental capacity for remembering trails and tracks, and you have a very good sense of place in terms of like traveling and the route you guys have been taking this time. And with quite good time, you guys are able to make, I'd say, almost half of the journey. You guys actually gain time. You guys actually were able to pick up kind of about half a day's travel throughout the woods. You guys are traveling at a bit of a quicker pace, so you guys are a bit louder. But it is also the late fall, early winter, so which is very noticeable the moment you pass back on through the wall of trees. That biting cold hits right back into you guys, and it's this kind of stiff reminder of the natural world outside the natural world. But you make rather good time traveling. You travel late into the day, but you're able to find a couple shortcuts, a couple byways, and camp down for the night. You guys make camp, and if you wish to go about regular activities, Haruki, if you wish to work some on your armor, cleaning it up a bit, you Is there anything specific you guys would like to talk about or get done at the evening campfire, or should we just keep jumping into the second day?
I'm done. Keep going.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
just thinking about maybe what Gorvalon looks like. That's about all I got.
You've never heard the name Gorvalon before?
Yeah, I
the
know,
log
but
was sent
just
to you.
the descriptions that
Oh, okay.
they gave us.
Have I ever heard of this Garvalon guy in my time living in the wood?
Make a history check.
Ah, 14.
You remember your captain mentioning something about a cursed castle to the south? Something with a G. That's about it.
Okay.
I would spend the time just cleaning my armor off and mildly inspecting my broken sword. Not unsheathing it, but just looking.
You look it over, and the wrapping, the cloth wrapping, despite the grandiose display of power that was channeled through it, everything from the hilt below is in pristine condition, even after the fight with the dragon and the escape through the swamp and the mud. The activities in Vobadan, the fight in the farm, it is in rather excellent condition, actually, which is interesting to note.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Just want to make sure Donaar's doing okay. Donaar?
Yeah, good. Just being a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Pensive? Quiet, just thinking.
Alright. Just, you're gonna be facing some bad things. I mean, you know better than I and everyone else here. Just, you can harbor no doubt past this point.
Yeah. Look, I used to be. I mean, hell, 7 health, 7. I used to be
There are 9.
9 health. Game of Thrones. I was getting it mixed up. Uh, Abyss. I mean, like, I'm sorry, Pandemonium.
What is going on?
I used to
I
be.
think Donaar's having a stroke.
I am.
I'm so confused.
I used to be
An adventurer like you.
scared, but I mean, I still am. I'm just, you know. Yeah, I think you know. Yeah. No, I used to be scared, but I don't know. It's a lot to think of. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to go through, but I know that I have to. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, there might just be a moment where this evil being might try to encourage doubts, find a weak point, but don't let that happen. Just remember, we're all here for you.
No, he won't be able to stop me from trying. And I mean, I'm just gonna think of this the way I think about everything else. As long as I try, it's all that really matters, right? Does that make
Well.
sense?
That's it's a good attitude to have.
I mean, He can try to stop me as much as he wants, but I know what I'm fighting for, and I'm not gonna let my family die. So, yeah, take with that what you will.
Well, I'm certainly hopeful for the best outcome here. That's all I had to say.
I appreciate it.
You all go to sleep early, wake up early. The anticipation building of what is to come, knowing that you are about halfway from your destination. Valen, are you going to be leading the
Yeah.
group on another
Yeah.
trip? Okay.
I will aid him again.
Make another survival check with advantage.
14.
14 with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys travel for a full day. You can see the mountains in the distance. They're probably still maybe an hour or two away, but you're getting close to the point where the sun has set. You could either continue to push, risk exhaustion, and definitely make it to the foot of the mountains late into the night, or camp. Right, another early rest, another early.
No reason to rush this, I believe.
That is another day though that you were setting behind. So this would now be 2 full days since leaving the Sanctum before getting there. So that is just the thing to consider. Which now puts you 5 days after you have set out of Vobadan. So,
Right. We killed that dude though.
you killed
The guy
This
with the skull who cracked
Yeah,
when we.
that was
Yeah.
that was about 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
mean, no one seems to be in any. I mean, unless I'm misreading the situation, I'm completely forgetting. No one's really in a huge there's nothing that's threatening like when we were at the Yuan Ti temple, right? That we know of.
that you know of, there's no apparent
Yeah, there's.
siege going on at the town.
Yeah, exactly. I think we should play this cautiously. Look, last time I went in foolhardy, everyone died. So let's not do that, please.
Alright, guys.
You settle down for the evening. Once again, is there anything specific you all would like to accomplish, or is it just early to bed, early to rise?
I'm just filling up my jars.
I will.
Just waiting for that.
I will call my parents and just let them know that I'm okay and I'm gonna start. And we're going to the mountains, and everyone's okay, and
That's it.
You're out of words. Yeah.
You hear the resonant voice of your father come back. It's good to hear you're still alive. We were beginning to worry some. I hope Baresh is also alive and with you.
I can't answer.
No, you cannot. Come home safe. Your mother and I love you very much.
Insight check.
You didn't hear it. You can.
So I would like to cook those four of the chicken eggs. I'll take them out of the one basket. And how many people? We got 7 with Baresh.
You have 7 people there with parachutes.
and 3 duck eggs.
Alrighty.
I need excruciating detail on how good they are.
Roll a performance check.
How are you
Performance?
Yeah, I don't believe there's a cooking check, so
Well, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Are you proficient with cooking tools?
That's a 0.
Oh, I mean, I am proficient with cooking tools, so.
That's a 0, boys.
but you rolled a 0.
I rolled a 0.
Hmm.
Okay. So Kronor walks up, hands you all a raw egg with a bright, happy smile on his face.
I mean, I still eat it.
Before we go in, I thought we'd have, just a real good meal.
Did you want
I
me
sort
to
of-
cook this up for
I-
everyone?
What do
I
you?
suck the raw egg out of his hand.
Oh, see, he's. Oh God.
I eat it too. It's delicious.
Did anybody else want me
This
to
is amazing.
cook
Oh my
this
god.
up?
I'm very confused, Haruki.
No, Valen, I'm with you. This is great.
I don't. That's not. Is that how you eat it?
Har-
With eggs?
Haruki,
You-
you've never cooked like this.
Do animals have eggs where you're from?
Yeah.
Donaar and Valen make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, hold on. If it's disease, I'm immune to disease.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, come on. It's a raw egg.
18.
Oof, nat 1.
I'm fucking with you. You're both fine.
You got a natural one.
Oof.
He sucks it down his nose.
I snort that egg. Oh man.
There is a little
No,
bit
he
of chuckle.
eats it shell and all.
No, there is a little bit of a chuckle as Kronor and Haruki have this exchange. Valen, you do feel a little bit of a viscous kind of through the nose.
It runs down my facial hair.
Just snort it back up.
Did anybody? I'm going to go ahead and cook this. Did anybody else want me to cook theirs as well?
You could cook mine.
I will take Krenor's egg and I will make us some food.
It's a goose one.
Rethanir politely slides his to you, Haruki, and quietly says, "You can share mine with the rest if you don't. I appreciate it nonetheless."
I nod and take the egg.
Oh right, he's a vegetarian.
You fucking asshole! You just gave him a raw egg.
God, that's so awkward.
Wow.
Take this thing that could be whole.
Adventurer, you're gonna need this.
Haruki, make a performance check with your proficiency bonus if you are not already proficient in it because of cooking tools.
damn
With my proficiency bonus. What's my proficiency bonus for? Oh Jesus Christ. So performance check.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay. However you have chosen to prepare these eggs.
Like those Japanese omelets.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm unfortunately unfamiliar.
Just
with
anime
how that-
food.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
It's like
you
the
all,
soft boiled egg.
No.
you guys get the most beautifully drawn.
It's just pieces of paper. I stashed the eggs.
How did you animate this egg?
It is hot. It's delicious. It's warming. It cuts through the cold in a very needed way. So, Donaar and Valen, you are quite content sucking down your raw egg. The rest of you enjoy some rather well prepared hot egg.
You did much better than me there, Haruki.
I enjoy cooking.
Alright, you all go to bed for the evening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeet.
Donaar, roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, no.
Add anything?
Nope, just roll a d20.
That was almost really bad. 18.
Add your...
You're fine. You sleep for the night.
Okay.
You are able to push off the anxiety-inducing thoughts of returning to the spot you never hoped or wished you ever could before.
Gotcha.
And you were able to put that out of your mind and get a full, long, and complete rest.
If I could, I would like to wake up before everybody and prepare some tea
Tea?
with the exquisite tea materials I have.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Make another performance check with your stupid T bonus.
Yes!
Wow. Rude.
I love and I hate that I gave it to him. I really actually I love the fact that I gave him T bonuses.
21.
It's leverage.
21. So through morbid curiosity, you sneak into Slavarin's bag, take out the bag, the container of amber viscous liquid. There was something about it that caught your eyes, a familiar glint, and you open it and you take a quick whiff. It's honey.
Oh.
Can I just say, I resent you stealing my own intention.
You're asleep right now.
Ooh.
You are caught up in the moment, are about to pour some into the finished tea, and you feel the hilt of your broken sword jiggle a little bit. Pause, and you very reluctantly put the honey back in his pack. However, the tea is immaculate. There is a wonderful earthy aroma that wafts forward and awakens you all in a rather pleasant way. This delightful, nice earthy fragrance has a slight spiciness in the like cinnamon sage way, as opposed to like the hot way. And it has an instant calming effect on all of you.
So it casts calm emotion on us.
Yep, none of you give a shit. You all go back home. All of you forget about your desires and anxieties. Party disbands. TB.
Rocks fall.
Well, we're going to do a lot of good today.
Okay.
Are we
So
all ready to head out?
who imbibes with the tea?
I vibe.
Okay.
They all
Uh,
drink.
Anyone who imbibes the tea, for the next 6 hours, you get an additional D4 to any wisdom saving throws. For
God.
against being frightened.
Oh.
Very specific.
I mean, I'm not going to give you that's not magical tea. It's just good fucking tea.
I'm just saying, that's very specific.
Oh.
I think I need to
I mean,
go.
it's
I'm
a
not
thought
feeling
that
very
counts,
well,
I
so
guess.
I'm gonna go.
So essentially, you have an additional D4
I'm going to leave.
against any saving throws to be frightened.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Wait, you're buying? Wait, no,
I
buy.
said-
No.
I said I'm going to leave. I'm not feeling so well.
Oh shit,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
shit.
man.
Yeah, so I'll catch you guys.
Alright,
Feel better.
You're better. Please go rest. Go rest.
Tea didn't help.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it,
I tried my
damn it.
hardest.
Damn.
Damn it. We were literally just about to get to the dungeons of the Dungeons and Dragons.
We had a dragon, now we're gonna have a dungeon.
Hey,
So is there anything else specifically you all wish to prepare? Sylvarin wild shapes into a hawk and
Oh god. Savar, where'd you go?
onto Donaar's shoulder.
Where'd he go?
He's on Donaar's shoulder.
Don't know. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh no.
the left shoulder.
That's your other left, Donaar.
Okay, yeah, he's over here.
So you all set
sorry.
up.
Let's do it!
Okay. Another 2-3 hours of travel. And you approach the encroaching cragulous mountains that are the Fosk Siriad. And as you get closer, there seems to be coming down like a low cloud fog embankment seems to be rolling down the hills on this chilly morning, encompassing this low fog bank that you guys spent about the last hour or so walking through as you get immediately closer to the caves themselves. The sights and sounds get ever so muted, as they often do in fog. There's nothing like overtly like nobody is like, oh my god, is this magical fog? It's just fog. But about another 2-3 hours of walking, and Donaar,
Yeah.
you are now at the base of the caves of your past.
Okay. Everything's okay.
Hmm.
Everyone's. I'm like in the middle of the pack, right? I'm not leading. If I'm not
Correct.
mistaken.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the feet of the person in front of me, and I'm just following. Just following. Looking down.
Okay. Are we able to see this cave?
You are, as
Ah.
I place you at the base of it.
Uh-oh.
Well, interesting.
You all are at full hit points, by the way, so all of you that need to can adjust that.
Oh. Oh god, can't move.
Okay, I did remember my numbers right. Okay, guys, just be careful here.
Oh, we know what we came here for.
Baresh kind of walks up to you, Donaar, sets a
Yeah.
hand on your shoulder, squeezes you a little bit.
I'm good. I think. I'll be good if I'm not good. I promise. Like you know how when you, like you're ready to do like a race or something and you want to throw up, but once you start racing, you're good. Anyone know that feeling?
It's been
Hmm.
100 or so years since the last one.
Yeah, that's. Did you race the other day?
You
Ah,
That's,
If
God,
you call that race.
that's how I feel right now.
should we have Sylvarin and Rethanir guard the entrance?
Probably should, yeah. Don't know what's gonna come around.
I agree.
Rethanir kind of just shoulders his warhammer. Well, if that's what you want me to do, that's acceptable. However, I do not know how deep or dark these tunnels go, or this cave system goes. If you are to travel expediently, I don't know if we'll be able to catch up, should you get into trouble. Should we wait a certain amount of time before catching up? Looking for you.
Don't know. How big's this cave?
Look, I told you, I really don't remember.
How about, let's say,
Roughly 1 week from today.
no,
I will not stand outside this horrid abode for 1 week when retribution is so quickly and closely at hand. One of my dear companions.
Rethanir, why don't you follow in after us? But maybe wait 5 minutes.
Do we have ball bearings or something?
I have some.
I got rope. Oh, you have ball bearings?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to just drop those to let you know what way we're going? Because, I don't know, caves can be a little confusing sometimes.
Suppose that can be arranged.
Very well. We will follow these ball bearings you drop. Should concern arise. The hawk flutters off of Donaar's shoulder, lands on the ground kind of next to Rethanir, and kind of proudly like puffs up.
Shall we begin?
I think he's in agreement. He's ready.
This cave looks pretty dark inside.
There is no light. You look in.
I cast
all the-
light.
Okay.
On what? Your boy.
Donaar.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you cast light on me?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I stand a healthy distance away from Dndnatur.
You're gonna have to stand probably at least 30 feet away from him.
Yeah, I stand 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
Behind?
Yeah, because my forward vision isn't so.
Just so you know, so as you approach, you guys have traveled up a slow slope of gravelly, broken down rock, up the side of this Fossix area, at kind of the very edge of this jagged tooth-like mountain structure that kind of almost is like seeping ever so slightly and then stopped by the forest. You've traveled up to this kind of slanted, open caveway, small opening, only about 5 feet in diameter. If it wasn't for the fact that Donaar knew where to look, it would be as casual as catching a shadow to a passing glance. But this like kind of 5 foot diameter, 10 foot tall, roughly circular opening, this kind of like inky eye of blackness as you look past. I don't believe any of you, well, Krenor, you can see a little bit actually. So you can see it travels for about
I can see.
45 feet
Okay.
into the tunnel itself before it splits in kind of a Y formation at the end of this 45 foot kind of like ish.
I don't see anything dangerous yet.
so, Donaar, are you ready?
I take a step forward. I hoist my shield and take a step forward.
I follow behind him.
Okay.
Be careful, guys.
I'm gonna stay in the back and just keep track of the ball bearings I'm dropping.
When we get to the junction, I'd like to do something.
Okay. You guys can all move yourselves up there if you wish.
To the junction.
Yeah. So
You said
this is the junction right here. I should probably change my color to something that's not gray, so it's easier to notice.
You said this was 120?
What?
120 feet?
No, it's 45 feet from the entrance. The entrance is back where you left Rethanir and Silvarin.
Yes. Okay.
And then it's 45 feet, and then right here is where this junction is. So you have a path going to the north, and then a path kind of going like southeast.
Okay. I would like to cast find traps.
Okay. Let me look up something really quick.
Doesn't find traps just... It tells you that there are traps, right?
Within 120 feet. It would sense alarm, glyph of warding. 120 feet.
Let me zoom my map out really quick.
John, is that like an instant spell, or is it like a detect magic?
It is
like 10 minutes?
it's an action.
Oh, it's an action.
Yeah.
and so it lasts for 1 round.
Oh, okay.
This cave is gonna look like a game of Minesweeper.
Flag? Flag? Maybe?
Oh, nope. I don't want to move Krenor.
He gets sucked into the darkness.
He's been
Hello,
Paylor was
darkness,
right!
my
Paylor
old
was right!
friend.
So within 120 feet, Krenor, you do sense one mechanically based trap to the path to the north. You sense no other traps in a 120-foot radius.
Well, good thing I cast that. There's a trap, mechanical, up ahead to the north. Don't know exactly how far, but there's something up there.
Do you think we should head that way first because it's trapped, or should we go the safer route?
I feel the trapped way is where our quarry may lie. I think we should go that way.
Okay,
Ah,
let's go north.
And then Valen,
hmm.
would you help me? Can you see in the dark?
Sorry, where are you?
Can any of you
right.
see in the
right,
dark?
light.
No.
I'd like to look for traps.
Okay, like
Oh.
up into the northern section.
Can I assist by telling him what he should be looking for?
Sure. Krenor, make a perception check with advantage, because Valen is offering aid.
God, balls, dick. Fuck.
With advantage?
Valen is giving aid.
I know.
No, Donaar. That was like what?
Oh, no, I meant with advantage still that reaction?
Oh, sorry.
That's a 7.
7. Okay. You take a moment with your dark vision, and as Valen is kind of like in your ear, kind of whispering like the classic signs of like tripwires or pulleys or broken,
It's too much. It's too
stone.
much.
You don't notice anything in this initial northern passageway that would kind of tip off these classic signs that he's telling you about. You get a little confused and bemuzzled, but you're pretty sure that none of the things that he talked about are in this particular tunnel.
I don't see any chamber pots. I don't know why they'd be involved in any traps, but I just there's no chamber pots here.
No, the chamber pots are after the traps.
I don't see anything to indicate. And no liquid trails of smelliness. Nothing.
Hmm. Well, I suppose I believe.
I mean, Krenor feels pretty confident in the fact that he didn't see any traps.
Then north we go!
Okay, what's the marching order going north?
Alright, who wants to get hit by the trap?
I will lead the way!
You guys are traveling through narrow passages. I need to know in what order you guys are traveling.
I'm
I
in
will
the
lead the
very
way!
I'm in the very
okay.
back dropping ballbearer.
I want to go first,
Yeah.
but I guess you'll go first.
Go first, Donaar. I will be right behind you.
Alright, so I'm just gonna move you guys in a section that I can move you all. So, Donaar, Haruki, who's after Haruki?
I believe.
Krenor, then Valen's in the back, and Baresh is gonna go between Haruki and Krenor.
Just be on the lookout. Because we haven't encountered that trap yet.
Okay. So you guys walk through, and as Donaar, you walk about 20-25 feet into the down the passage.
Yeah.
Your foot hits something. You hear the shifting of rock. Donaar, Haruki, and Baresh all need to make dexterity saving throws.
+4. 15. Would you like me to type that in, or?
Oh, that was so good to not
know.
good.
You're good.
+4, 12.
Uh, Okay, so Baresh and Donaar, you both are actually able to you hear the turning of gears, and you're both able to throw yourselves flat on your back. Baresh kind of like knocking into Pranor, knocking him back out of harm's way a little bit too. Haruki, unfortunately, you are not able to move in time as you see 4 slots open up in the walls, and these thick, large crossbow bolts shoot out repeatedly. You suffer. Uh, 7 points of piercing damage as several of the bolts kind of find their way in between chinks in your recently repaired armor, and gouging into you.
Ah, there's the trap.
Okay. Let's keep moving.
Okay, you all move up into the second room, into the upper room.
So that was where Donaar is, was where the trap was.
So the trap was like right here. He kind of triggered it as he walked. So like you guys were all like walking
Okay.
into it. So it's those first 3 people that got.
In
hit
other
by it.
words, before you go in that door, check the threshold. There might be another.
I'll check the threshold.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Although, I kind of know there isn't actually.
13.
I mean, you would know, Krenor, there is no trap up there. 13. You give a good kind of look around with your non-dark vision.
I'm lit up.
You are lit up, so that it actually would reveal the room itself as well. You don't see anything that sets off your danger sense.
It's clear, guys.
What you see before is a small rectangular room. Again, bereft of any torches, sconces, pardon me, or anything that would denote any type of light or the necessity of having some. What you do notice it's gathering in one of the corners kind of opposite to you, from the slow kind of drip from the ceiling, is a small stagnant kind of puddle off to the side. And as you walk in, there's another kind of stagnant-ish puddle. And walking into this room, it becomes a bit more apparent that smell of like stale, not well treated water
Oh,
mixed with mold and wet stone. The stillness is very, very apparent. There is no wind or anything blowing through these tunnels whatsoever. So every sound is kind of almost magnified as you clack your way through these rough cut passages. You do also notice, though, as you walk in a little bit and as you see around, the walls themselves are much, much smoother and kind of like purposefully cut, as opposed to the rough kind of carved tunnel that you just came out of. There's almost and as you walk in, there's almost like this break. As you look back at the wall behind you, like a tunnel was dug in, broke into the wall, and then the walls themselves keep continuing, as opposed to like a purposeful, pre-designed passage.
okay.
As we're walking down this hallway, can I see if I see any markings on the wall indicating like directions to landmarks or anything like that?
Are you referring to the rough-hewn walls or the more like
the-
structured ones from
The ones that are more like they've been carved into the.
like the one that okay? Yeah, make an investigation check.
9.
Nothing really gives you the sense that anything has been left marking one way or the other. Definitely seems not. It seems rough. It seems quick. It seems, don't see anything big like that. Do you all push forward into this new room?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I will say probably at this point too, like if you guys want to like move yourselves forward, kind of like do all that, I'm gonna give you kind of free motion because you guys can see the map and everything, so I'm not gonna be like, you all walk and everything. So you kind of move yourselves where you think you need to go, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I just say, Bresh, Krenor, are you coming?
Can't trust my.
Making sure nobody was following us, because somebody else wasn't, even though they said they would. Or insinuated. Maybe I insinuated. Whatever. Yes, I'm here. Oh, this place looks creepy.
Hmm.
With the light from Donaar gets shown out. You see another passage off to the right-hand side, to the east. That is a continuation of this same like structured and like built, refined stone off to the east-hand side for about maybe 10-20 feet before it hits a slight curve and starts to curve north a little bit, angling in the northward direction. But it's more of this like worked stone as opposed to like the natural tunnel you guys just came through.
I kind of give Donaar a nod.
And I go through.
Revealing. As you travel through, another slightly larger antechamber, or not really antechamber, like larger room in this like hallway type structure. More of the finished stonework wall is continuing on. You hear the slight viscousy drip ahead of you, and as you enter the chamber that's ahead of you, you can kind of see off the glint from your either armor or shield, whatever Krenor has cast light on, the slight glint of two slightly larger pools of this like viscousy stagnant water.
You said it's like a thick water?
You're too far away. You'd have to get closer to investigate it.
I'm gonna go a little bit closer.
Right. I mean, like, you'd have to probably like get like.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm going slow. I'm not like just running in.
Yeah. Krenor, you would know this area as well was touched by your spell. You're still within the radius. For the most part, probably by the end of this next room is going to be close-ish. So you're reasonably confident.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, sorry.
I tapped Donaar on the shoulder like a SEAL Team 6 member.
Okay, I'll go in.
Amy laughs.
You guys enter the chamber, and again, you just hear the ever so slight asymmetric. Boop. Boop, doop. Boop.
You're freaking me out, man. Fuck.
I'm gonna.
The smell is of stagnant water and like stale, musty something is a bit stronger in this room.
Can those of us without dark vision see the pools of water?
So there's a 30-foot like aura of light around Donaar.
Okay. So the topmost puddle,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt into it.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Uh, 31.
You miss.
You strike Thamior.
Okay. It strikes into the direct center of this pool of water. And make a perception check.
Whoa.
14.
14. Okay. You're not entirely sure. That bolt might be sticking in the water.
Boys, I think there be things in that water.
Well, shoot it again.
Can I do that? Okay, I'll shoot it again.
Go for it.
Oh, do you have any bolts?
5 years later.
Ah!
30.
You now see 2 bolts. Kind of just sticking at an awkward angle.
What sound did it make going in?
Was it like a thunk? Was it all?
Was it like
an
a ow?
Yeah, yeah.
Make a perception check.
This is like a Monty Python skit right now.
Who's making this check?
Krenor or Haruki.
Haruki.
Wait, I'm making it? Perception check?
Yeah, for what sound that bolt made.
Perception is 17.
17. It's tough to tell. You thought you heard some sort of like, but extremely muffled. And Valen, you kind of watch as Haruki has been peering into, like, in the same direction, kind of with an ear cocked. You watch as the 2 bolts all of a sudden just splash in the water below.
What the fuck is... Alright, that's it. I'm casting Find Traps.
Okay, you cast Find Traps.
Yep, I do.
Nothing but the previously triggered trap is alerted to you.
That's no trap. Something. That's something alive in there.
Well,
I just keep shooting. You can recover the bolts, can't you?
Well, they just slumped underwater. I don't know if it's still on the surface.
Well, I mean, you can slump a few more, can't you?
I suppose.
I'd rather your bolts get slumped than me.
You're being really needy, Chrono.
That's fair. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay.
19.
19. Okay. Roll damage for all 3 of these because we haven't been doing that.
Oh, right.
So roll the first 2, and then this one will be separate.
Okay. And I don't know if this will give anything away, but sneak attack shouldn't be factored into this, or
Sneak attack is not a factor in this.
okay.
The water can see you.
I
'Cause you're
mean,
shooting water, but we're rolling damage because I feel like we should do that.
That's 21 total.
For the first 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the third?
– 11 damage.
Okay. Alright, so you all watch as he carefully aims and phew! This one hits the water, slides through, hits the stone behind it, just kind of ricochets. Behind Valen, Baresh, and Krenor, you all, Haruki, you now hear that same kind of sound, but much louder as Krenor, you turn around, and falling through the cracks of the ceiling, you see a large, viscous, amoeba-type structure begins to build and enlarge itself until it's about 10-15 feet across this bulbous, crimson, ichor-colored mass of slime and flesh and bone and teeth begins to and shoots out towards Valen and Bresh. I need you all to roll initiative.
Gelatinous cube!
It's a fucking slime.
Yeah, I'm gonna go last.
-1.
Wow, I'm fucking. No, that's good.
Actually, no, it's just 0.
Fuck, what is going on?
24.
Hey, I mean, we really softened it up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that thing looks gnarly.
What do you mean? It looks like you and it would get along fantastically.
No, that thing just came out of water. It definitely bathes more than.
It is going to get a surprise round on Valen and Baresh, but then we're going to go past. We're going to kick up in the order as soon as that's over. Donaar, you got 5. Svarin is not in this. Rethanir is not in this. Wow, we gotta get you better initiative, man.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel
What
like
about me?
I've always. Well, it's
Yeah,
good
but I
that the
expect you. I
cleric
expect
goes
you to roll
that
low. I know
last.
for next year.
Well, are you adding your T bonus to initiative?
I know
Oh,
some
yeah.
Dunamancy. Will that help?
What?
I need to
Bear
take a
bear?
look. But I already have like 20 feet as it is.
How can you have 20 feet? Are you a centipede?
He's a fighter. Same thing.
I'm a variant human.
The human centipede. That was good. That was really good.
Ew.
This made me chuckle.
Okay, so first off, surprise round. As it sloughs down in front of both Valen, Baresh, and Krenor, it is going to use its vampiric splay attack. And everything in a 15-foot cone in front of it. So yeah, that's all 3 of them. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Everything I'm good at.
Or. So you said you all. Is that just.
No, Valen, Baresh, and Krenor all need to make dexterity saving throws.
Finally.
You're too far away.
That's a 9 for me.
9? Okay.
17.
17. Okay. Alright, so Krenor, you take 7 points of necrotic damage. Valen and Baresh both take 14 points of necrotic damage as this like Icarish cone of viscous material just shoots out, envelops you, and ripping the very life essence from you into the creature. And you kind of see, as it rips this life force from you, some of the wounds caused by Valen's arrows from beforehand seem to almost reconstitute itself, and its movements become much more lively and vicious. As it heals for... actually, with all that back to full.
What?
It heals half of the damage dealt back with that attack.
We
So-
dealt a fuck ton though.
Yeah, but then it just took 14, that's 28 plus 7, so...
Bitch.
Well, half the damage, right?
Right, but it hit 2 people for 14. It's the total damage dealt.
But I took half, though.
7, and then.
Right, so it takes
Okay,
14
gotcha,
plus
gotcha,
4,
gotcha. Cool.
or plus 3, so it heals
17.
17 hit points. Not an insignificant amount. And that was its surprise round on all of you. Now we kick top of the round. Valen, you are up, it's in your face, and this just rips some of the life force from you.
Oh, so it's okay. So my back is turned to it. I turn around. Ah! I'm gonna use my bonus action to take the disengage action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move over to where Donaar is.
Okay.
Valen, what are you doing up here?
Slime behind us. And I'm gonna take 2 sharpshooter attacks on it.
Okay. I don't know if this link works, but this is what it looks like.
Sure does.
Oh, that's a.
I don't
It's
know.
wavy.
It's a
Oh.
tongue mon.
It's wavy, bro.
Alright, so make your attacks, Malin.
It's a 21 and an 18.
They both hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack because Baresh is there, or is he not in range?
Baresh is in range and is accosting the creature, so I would say yes, you do get sneak attack on the first one.
Okay. So that is. First attack is 25 damage.
25 damage, okay. Oof.
And then 19 damage on the second.
Okay. So with that second hit, it seems to strike something vital within the viscous, bloody movements, and it kind of buries itself in there, and you watch as the ooze itself just kind of shudders and quickly dissipates and kind of just starts to fall apart. As it falls dead to the ground.
Oh,
What?
So you said
Did
there
I-
was a slime?
no, what? Wait, was there a slime?
There was.
No, you know what? I might have been wrong.
No, you weren't wrong. Hello.
Hmm.
It's right there. It's just dead.
I mean, it just looks like more water, but okay, sure.
This cave is playing tricks on me.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap
Are we-
Donaar again.
Yeah, I guess we're going through.
I'll walk to the edge of the pool.
I like.
Cautiously.
Well,
Okay. Are you attempting to like perceive anything from the pool, like, or are you just kind of looking at it, like?
For right now,
general?
I'm just going near it and just looking at it.
Okay. Alright. You look forward, and as Haruki walks up to you, rising out of the
Yep.
viscous, another similarly colored and sized slime individual shoots at the same time 2 pseudopods out, right at you and Haruki.
ah!
Against you, it's only a 9, so it doesn't hit. Against Haruki, that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's a
Okay.
slap.
So
Juice me
you
up.
take good for you, bad for me. 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of acid damage
Fucking
as this
acid.
slimy
again.
pseudopod
Ass.
Sid.
rises up out. In addition, further on in the liquid, another one you see
Another one.
also kind of slimes and slides its way up. We're going to continue from the same initiative order that we just rolled, but we're going to start with Haruki and Donaar because you guys are actually right next to each other in the initiative order, and you guys just got attacked. I'm going to roll new initiative for for these boys.
Coolio.
Okay.
Was I before Haruki? I don't remember.
Haruki is before you.
Okay.
I'm at the bottom.
Well, it's my turn.
Uh,
Can you fucking hold on?
Sorry.
Actually, we're starting with you, but they rolled better initiative by like 1, so they're
Yeah, you're right.
they actually did roll one better initiative. so
This is true.
So they are gonna. They rolled a 7. You rolled a 6.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
My
Hey.
joke worked.
All right, go back to that music then. All right. So this one is going to reach out in a vicious cone. Both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex
Haruki, +4. That is once again a 15.
15?
Dex save. 21.
Okay. Haruki succeeds. Donaar fails.
Okay.
I look pretty.
All right. So Donaar, you take 19 points of necrotic damage. Haruki, you take 9 points of necrotic damage. And then the creature is going to disappears into the wall, into the cracks of the wall.
Smoke monster.
Takes 10 damage if it ends its turn in it.
This one can't quite do anything, so it is going to also leech itself into the wall. Haruki, it's your turn.
I am going to run forward to here
Okay.
and say, they're in the wall. And then I will hold my action to attack any enemies that get near.
Okay.
That's it.
Donaar, it's your turn.
The fuck was that thing? I'm gonna... Haruki, we got this. I'm gonna go... I don't know if there's room to go back to back, so I'm just gonna go back to back sideways of him.
Okay.
And hold my action to attack anything that comes through the wall.
Okay.
Or any enemy.
Any enemy. Okay, you got it. Krenor, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I would like to, ba-ba-doo-doo. I would like to, shoop-a-doo-doo. And then I will, uh, all right. Well, for my action, at least I'll old man dance.
All right, taking the dodge action.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And I will. Can I hold a bonus action? Is that a thing?
Not really. You hold your action. So you used your
Okay.
reaction to hold your action is how it works.
All right. Never mind. Then I just will dance.
Okay. Valen, it's your turn.
Does Bresh get a turn?
He's after you.
Oh, really? Okay.
We started at where Haruki and Donaar were in the initiative order because they are the ones that triggered the
Okay, I see.
surprise.
Okay, I'm going... I guess I'm just gonna hold my action until something attacks
Something attacks Krenor? Okay.
Yeah.
Bresh is going to move up next to Krenor and is also going to hold his action in case anything pops out of anywhere.
Aw, you guys love me.
You're also the only person I can conceivably see.
Actually, Donaar has the fucking light around him. Keep that in mind.
True.
I do.
He does.
So Valen, you are in complete darkness, but you can see Krenor and Baresh and the rest of the party.
Oh, okay, cool.
Um, Alrighty. Alright. End of the round. Nothing happens.
God damn it.
Haruki, you're up.
Just hit the walls. Dig at them.
I repeat my last turn.
Okay. Donaar.
So Valen uses a bonus action to disengage. I use my free action to engage whatever comes near me.
Hold on.
Bye.
Well. So yeah, hotel on Friday.
Hey.
On Saturday.
Okay.
Well then.
So, Donaar, what are you doing?
Please don't come on
I'm gonna use my
Friday.
free action to engage whatever comes near me. So I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Alright,
I'll
so
hold my action, attack, yada yada.
Krenor.
That's it.
Alrighty. Valen.
I'm gonna hold my action to attack any slimy boys that come into the lake.
Okay. Baresh is also going to continue to hold his action. Alrighty.
Also, I spackle the walls.
Oh, please.
Alright. So, at the same time, Haruki and Donaar, you both hear and slamming through tiny, tiny cracks in the wall in front of both Krenor and in front of Donaar. Both of the weird, viscous, bloody slimes slam themselves into the ground. Donaar, you get your held attack of opportunity. Haruki, it's out of your range.
I dance.
You are dancing. Valen, you get your attack of opportunity.
Do I get sneak attack on this?
Donaar is currently actively avoiding trying to disengage, and Baresh is slightly out of range, so I'm going to say no.
I'm not disengaging.
Well, I mean, Krenor is
Krenor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Krenor.
But Krenor is taking the disengage. I'll allow it.
I mean, it's up to you because he is taking disengage or dodging. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm distracting him with my dance.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it for now. So we'll do Valen first because he was higher in the initiative.
I'll do a sharpshooter.
Okay.
20.
20 hits.
Okay. It's 28 damage.
Valen, as you are dancing back and forth, a bolt just kind of skids right by your hairline and buries itself somewhere within the creature. You kind of shudder for a second.
Continue dancing.
Okay. Donaar, you can take your reaction attack.
Is it 2 attacks or 1 attack?
You were holding your action, so it's 2 attacks.
Okay, so first one's a 26.
26 hits.
For 9 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And the second one is a 12.
12. Okay.
Does that
12
hit?
hits. 12
Oh my
hits.
god. I love these things.
Ooh.
11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
So okay. So you watch as Donaar's sword cuts cleanly through it, like too cleanly. Like didn't cause any damage cleanly.
That
God.
son of a... Dude, even if it's magical?
Hmm. However, what you do notice on that second cut as you bring it forward and around, the creature shudders, quivers, and then immediately splits into two smaller ones.
No.
Shit. Shit.
Lemmings.
I know what I'm doing for the rest of this fight.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I mean, there's only so small it can get, right?
Okay. So that was the reactions. It is now all three of the slimes' turns. The slimes that Donaar attacked regained its vampiric splay ability, so they will both use it on you guys. So I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity.
Ruki and Donaar.
First one is a 7 and 17.
Okay.
And that's 15, and then 17.
15 and 17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fail the first, succeed the second. So the first one is 20 points of necrotic damage.
So both
that's,
of us, right?
that's the total, so that's if you failed. If you succeeded, you
Okay.
take 10 for the first one, and for the second, is 14 for the fail and 7 for the success.
So, okay.
The other one is going to take 2 pseudopod attacks against Dukanor with disadvantage, because you are dancing like an old no man.
God damn.
The first is an 11, so I believe that misses.
Ah! Yeah.
Actually, that should have been a disadvantage, so I would have missed anyway. 14. Well, same thing for that one. That's 18.
Oh,
Second.
bitch. That
Okay.
hits.
Okay, so you suffer 14 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
plus 5 points of acid damage.
14, 5. Bitch.
Harukals, it's your turn.
Hey, it's your boy, Harukals.
Just to make sure our maximum didn't go down, right?
You did not lose your maximum health pool. No,
Okay.
there is something unnatural about
I
these
gotcha.
creatures.
I just want to make sure that I didn't forget to do that.
No, I would have said, don't worry.
Gotcha.
So I watched Donaar cut this thing and watch it split into 2.
Correct. You watch it seemingly not really react in pain or any way, although it's really hard to gauge how a fucking bloody slime like reacts in pain.
But it went from 1 to 2. I will swing around my boy Donaar and face this one, and I'ma kick it.
Can I kick it?
Okay.
Yes, can.
Make an attack roll. Proficiency and strength.
Isn't it the same? Oh wait, proficiency and strength. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, natural 20
Okay.
and natural 20.
Spartan kick.
Okay. So it's a. What's your strength modifier?
It's +4, so I believe
Plus
it's
4.
should be 5 damage.
So double that is 10.
So 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
So that doesn't seem right.
Falcon
No.
kick.
So no, it's
Oh.
5.
Because it would have been. Don't you just double the rolls?
It's
So it would have been double the
One,
one.
it's equal to 1 plus your strength modifier.
So
I
it's
know,
double
but
the it's double the strength modifier, not double the 1. So it's double.
Oh.
Okay.
So it'd be 8, and then 8, so 16. So it'd be 18.
Gotcha.
So 18 points of bludgeoning damage, not bad. With 2 kicks. To this creature, you feel like there's a slight numbness to your foot as it passes through its form, and you kind of shake off like the various like viscousness. It's fucking unsettling as hell. But it seemed to resonate somewhat with the creature.
And then I will use my bonus action for second wind. So 1d10 plus 10. Okay, cool. 17. And that is my turn. You're up, Donar. I mean, Bonar.
You said there are 2 here. Okay, I'm gonna step over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna Dragon Breath!
What?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Is it scary?
It's a line,
Um,
so.
He
It's a line.
sneezes.
What's the saving throw?
Dex 14. You guys ready for all this damage?
Y'all ready for this?
Strongest racial in the game.
So the one closest to you failed, the one furthest
Okay.
succeed.
Okay. I want you guys to see how much I roll here. So, we are level
10.
6. So,
10.
ooh!
What?
We're level
16?
10.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, I know, but it goes up at level 11.
Okay. So, Huki, you watch as Donaar turns the corner. And this miniaturized bolt and arc of lightning strikes out, strikes into the first creature, arcs through, strikes into the second creature, slams into the wall to the side. No effect on them.
But the kick.
Ah! Ah!
I'm sorry.
God freaking. Okay, I literally can't do anything, just so we're clear. Call in my turn.
Okay. Quinor, you're up.
That was a good roll, too.
It was a really good
Hey,
roll.
that's-
Never had a good roll.
damn.
Really good roll.
That
I'm
was-
sorry.
That was a perfect roll, actually. Near perfect.
Okay.
I can't believe I just rolled 2 natural 20s in a row. What the fuck?
So for my action, I'd like to old man roll, dodge,
Okay.
and then bonus action, I will cast the heal that is at range, and I'll cast that at third. No, what? I already used 3 slots. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I didn't. I didn't clear that.
You might not have reset it after doing the long rest.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast a healing word on Donut.
Thank you.
Healing word is 3, 4, 2. Okay. Plus. There we go. That's how much you heal.
Ooh.
I heal
What level did you use?
third
Use the
level.
Third level.
Ooh.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool. Valen, that's your turn.
All right. Is Krenor dancing?
Yeah.
Nora's dancing.
Okay. It makes me happy that his age he can still dance, and I just take 2 shots at the slime.
2 regular shots?
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 normal shots.
Okay, go for it.
Uh, 28, and one is a natural 1.
Okay,
So
roll damage on
13.
both. You do get sneak attack on the first.
Yeah. Okay, 24 on the first one.
Okay. And the second?
11.
Okay. Krenor, your dancing is all of a sudden brought to a halt as you feel jerked behind you. You see your cloak is now firmly pinned and planted to the stone wall with a sturdy crossbow bolt pinning it there. About maybe an inch from where your thigh would be.
Okay.
However, you also stop dancing as you look forward. Valen seems to have once again found some sort of critical spot within inside the viscous bloody mass as it convulses and dissolves and dissipates into the ground. Behind like various like bone fragments and like tough bloody pustules.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to take a sharpshooter attack on the slime in front of.
Can you take a bonus action?
I have a crossbow
You
expert.
have crossbow expert.
Woo!
Yes. So I'm sorry, which one are you shooting at?
The one in front of Donaar.
Go for it.
So 17.
17 hits. I'm gonna say you can't do sharpshooter because you have to specify that at the beginning of your turn.
Oh,
we did.
okay, sure. Yeah,
I believe so. Because no, unless I'm mistaken that with reactions. So let me look that up real quick.
I said sharpshooter. But
I want to make sure that it's not like you have to specify it at the beginning or like because you said it before the attack, so that part's fine. Like that's
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. That's fine. You can do the because it doesn't say that you have to say it before like the attack action. So yeah, you're fine.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I rolled for that anyways. But
Yeah, so I'm saying the 17 as opposed to the
yeah.
23 it would have been. Yeah, you're fine. It hits. Go for it.
Okay. 19.
19 damage. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
Donaar, you watch as it lit up in brilliant light out of the darkness. A crossbow bolt kind of just sails and sticks into the side of the creature. You see it kind of quiver and shake for a second.
I need to get me one of those.
Baresh can just barely make it up next to you, Donaar, and is going to... Where did his thing go? Is going to make 2 attacks with his greatsword. And actually just barely is able to hit on the second one. But he hits with both for a total of...
Pra, pra.
Oh, Baresh.
10 damage. I'm kidding, 5.
So you watch as he brings this large, slightly curving greatsword down in a vicious arc, and in a depressingly similar fashion cuts through far too quickly. But as it does, the two entities that it carved apart do not separate. They remain two smaller, intact forms of the creature. So there are now 3 over here. Unfortunately, D&D Roll20 won't let me make them any smaller. But for the purposes, the 2 in front of you, Donaar, up there, they're both considered small.
So they're Knorr size.
Yes,
Yeah.
this checks out.
Okay.
Baresh just kind of like flourishes back the greatsword with a look of like confusion and like, I'm sorry? Haruki, it's your turn.
It's your boy, Harukles. I guess I'm just gonna keep kicking the shit out of this one.
Okay, go.
Just because I fucking beat the shit out of it last turn. Ooh, okay. That's a 24 to hit
24 hits.
and a 25 to hit.
25 also hits.
So then that's 5 bludgeoning damage and then 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so with you 2 more vicious stomps, stomp on that second thing, you feel some sort of like bony something beneath your heel crack as you press down, and what the creature just kind of dissipates. You do take 4 points of acid damage as you have now continuously kicked with your foot into the creature. It's not much, but you start to feel like there's that numbness is now increasing around your foot.
Gotcha.
However, you did just stomp a slime to death.
Hey, you gotta take the little things. And
Like your penis.
I will move to here.
Alrighty.
And that will be the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Donaar, it's your turn.
Get out of my way! And
Oh,
I'm
wait,
just
no,
gonna
I'm
kick
sorry.
him. Oh.
I skipped their turn.
Damn it!
That's okay.
So I'm going to do that right now.
Yep.
Neither of them get their vampiric splay ability back. So instead, they're gonna just unleash a flurry of pseudopod attacks on you, Donaar. So it's gonna be 4 attacks on you.
Okie dokie.
So that's a 9,
Miss.
a natural 20,
Miss.
a 19,
Wait. Yeah, miss actually. Like legitimately miss.
and another 9. So only the natural 20 hits.
Yep.
So first and foremost, you suffer 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
In addition to 12 points of acid damage.
12?
Yes.
Okay.
In addition, because it rolled a natural 20, you take an additional 7 points of necrotic damage, as the hit seems to pierce much harder and into the more central life essence of you. It leeches some of that force from such a significant hit and pulls it and strengthens itself with it.
I am looking like shit.
I just repaired that.
Don't be mad at me, it's not my fault.
And that's going to be the end of their turn, and now it is your turn, Donaar.
Ow! 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 Dodge. I'm gonna do what Kernor does and just young man dance.
Okay, so
Young man.
Yeah.
take the dodge action. Okay.
Yeah, very much so, please.
Okay.
Because apparently whatever I do just makes this life worse for me.
All right. Krenor, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, that young man. Oh God. I'm gonna go. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Wait, actually,
On a scale of 1 to 85, I feel like shit.
I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm going to go. And give you a good old 4th level slapperoonie. Actually, wait. We've been sleeping, so I have all my charges back. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 charges. Cure wounds. I'll actually go next to him. Slap his booty, and you will heal. You will heal 40 plus 2. Da 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 da. Plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6. You heal that much.
Okay. I can live with that.
Just barely.
You don't know.
And then that means
Oh,
I
God.
heal 2. I heal 6.
I accidentally added a lot more health than I meant to. D&D Beyond.
Donaar is at full health for some reason.
Not full.
All right. Krenor, is there anything else we should do in your turn?
Dance.
Was that a
That's
bonus
it.
action?
Dance is an action.
No, I'm saying, was it a bonus action to cast whatever spell you cast?
Ah, shit, bitch, balls. It's an action.
Right, 'cause
Forgot
you-
about that.
You did healing touch, right? Or-
Alright, then I'm gonna pull out my fucking holy sword.
Oh fuck.
you-
Spiritual weapon.
casting a good old spiritual weapon.
The
You
walking
going
stick.
with the sword this time.
The walking stick. Oh, wait, I can't do it because of the rules.
It's a first level. Yeah. Or can't. Did I say first level? Remind me. First level or cantrip? What did I say?
It's cantrip.
Thank you.
So, never mind.
Sacred flame.
Oh,
You could sacred flame if you want.
no, I can't. That's an action.
It's an action to cast, right? But I'm
Oh,
saying because we can cast a cantrip as a bonus action. That's what we said.
Let's blow kisses.
No, but it's...
no, if you cast a spell, that's a bonus action.
Yes, it's not a bonus action, though.
Right.
Blow kisses.
All right, never mind. Okay.
I blow it kisses.
Unless you have like homebrew rules that you use. I don't
Blow
know.
kisses.
I blew it kisses.
Valen, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a sharpshooter attack on the one that's surrounded by Krenor and Donaar. And
This guy right here.
yes.
Alrighty, go for it.
Oh, that's a 10 to hit.
10 hits.
Jesus.
You slimy fucks.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I have sneak attack.
You definitely have
I
sneak
don't
attack.
know.
No!
It does have an ally next to it, so does that cancel?
He's also flanking him.
he's flanking
he's-
himself.
He's decided to change teams. That's 22 damage.
22. Okay. Once again, your crossbow bolts seem to be finding something these sword wielding motherfuckers can't seem to find. As this smaller, slimy, bloody thing just kind of scatters to the ground.
Young man.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take a normal attack on the neck.
Go for it.
17.
17 hits. 10 was their AC, by the way.
Ah,
Huh.
it's a strong 7 damage.
Another repeat performance, another crossbow bolt hits the thing. Scatters as the bolt itself just kind of leaving this like slightly like acrid, bloody trail. on the
And-
ground and spins.
As it dies, I yell, "Try piercing it!"
I mean,
What's wrong?
kicking worked too.
Hmm.
You guys are out of combat now.
Can I take my sword and stab the ground?
Tink.
I walk up and I say,
Oh, it
"Haruki,
worked!
Hmm.
your feet are very pointy."
Yeah. And I kind of like stamp out my boot to try to get the
Acid off.
whatever juices that are in some whatever wiggly bits that didn't get off. Like a dog that has the booties on.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Mhm.
That's adorable.
Except he's not that adorable. He's an old Japanese man.
Who smiles wholeheartedly at you as he does it.
Oh, please, that's disturbing.
So it's just as adorable. That was a little hairier than I intended.
How's everyone looking?
Let's take 10 minutes. I can do a little prayer for us.
A little prayer for me?
Please.
Little prayer.
I agree with this.
All right, I'm gonna do a little prayer. That's the spell name, Lil Prayer, and
Little prayer. Feet Fetty Wap.
He has a SoundCloud page. It's not that big a deal.
Where is it? I can't remember what spell it is.
Prayer of healing.
I know, but I can't remember. There it is. That's a level 2. Up to 6 creatures.
Uno.
So
Dos. Tres.
one
Cuatro.
must.
What do you mean?
I won't do myself.
What do you mean? There's 5 of us here.
Oh right, we fucking backed them out. Backed their asses out. All right, 2d8 plus 2. No. We need a little
What's
more.
happening?
Don't we need a little more? I think we need a little more. I'll do
Why don't
level
we just
3.
take a
I'm
short
under
break?
half health.
Why do I was at 8.
Let's do a short. Let's do a short rest, and I'll heal.
These things hurt me more than the dragon hurt me.
No.
that was some pretty crazy damage they did.
Yeah, that burst damage of double spells. I almost died.
All right, fine. We'll just do a fucking short rest.
Are we short resting or are we healing?
Short rest.
Before we do that, Breezy, can you clarify what your rules are for spellcasting?
So I believe I said this before, that if you cast a spell as an action, you can, as a bonus action, cast a cantrip.
Okay.
I believe that's what I said. I believe because that was the thing with hitting 10th level. Is that if
Well-
you cast
Yeah, because I remember Blim did something to
this
that
is
effect.
this is a homebrew rule. This is not an official.
Yeah,
rule.
yeah.
Can I clarify something?
Sure.
I think it's. I believe that if it's the cantrip is a bonus action, as well. It has to be.
That's his rule.
Oh, you modified that.
Yes.
Oh.
You said one action, one bonus action, doesn't matter which one's which.
Oh, so then I can just cast a cantrip in any slot.
No, cantrip is
No, cantrips are 0 slot.
No, as a bonus action or an action then.
You can, yes.
Oh.
Oh,
so
wow.
like you could cast
So if you cast a spell of 2nd level or higher, you can also cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Ah. This changes many things.
So-
Okay.
Healing word.
So that means you could cast Healing Word as a bonus action, and then also do like a Sacred Flame, or something like that, or Thaumaturgy, or something like that. Because there are a lot of you, and I want to keep things moving.
And thaumaturgy has a lot of uses.
True.
All right.
So, short rest?
Yes, please. I've also learned that when stuff is acid, don't throw my shield in the way.
That's what I was just thinking.
3rd time's the charm. Donaar finally learned it. For now. I don't know if he'll have learned it in the future. I do need to get going soon, by the way.
I'm gonna wrap us up soon.
Yeah, no, I just...
Calm the fuck down, Gil.
Okay, short rest. Or are you prayer or healing? Or both?
Bitch, I said we're short resting.
And prayer of healing? Thank you.
Rest!
Short
I'm
rest!
playing.
1d10!
fucking kill you.
I everyone make a
Wait,
perception check before you take the rest, please.
okay.
Oh no, gloop, 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 motherfucker.
Good thing I didn't add anything. You said perception.
11.
Perception check!
Perception.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Natural
-7.
20.
28.
You hear the slight re
Okay.
in the distance.
Valen,
Owlbears.
Valen and Haruki, you notice that while you guys have been standing here for a moment, the pools that these creatures seem to emerge from haven't really changed in size. They didn't get smaller, they haven't gotten bigger. It's probably not a great idea to rest in this room.
Guys. I think these pools are just all slime.
What?
I think we should just keep on moving.
Huh. I have a feeling you might be right.
Same.
You guys could backtrack to a room, you could explore forward. But I'm just saying this room in particular is probably not a great room to rest in.
Yeah. Let's move forward.
Wait, but Rethi and Sylvarin, they won't know about the slimes.
I'll write a note on one of the ball bearing.
Why don't you just... It's not that far back. I'll just go back.
Wait,
I'll
can
waddle on over.
you send a message or something?
No. I'm gonna waddle on over, because it's not that far at all.
Okay, do you guys wait for him in that room, or do you wait in the previous chamber?
I'm gonna walk with Krenor.
Donar's still lit.
Donaar is lit, yeah.
So the moment you get out of 30 feet of Donaar, it is complete darkness again.
I'm gonna light a torch.
I'm sticking with Haruk's.
Do you have a torch?
I do. I have a couple.
Excellent. All right. So, torchlight from Valen.
By the way, while we're waiting, if anything comes at me, I'm fucking kicking it.
Donaar, should we just explore the next room?
I think a torch is 20 feet of light.
No. Because knowing my luck, the wall's gonna close behind us.
Knowing this
So-
room, I think
Should we just back up with them? Now we know their weakness. Apparently, if you step on the things, they die.
Yeah, let's go with them. And we go with them.
Okay. So do you all make your way back to the entrance?
Yep.
All right. So you all make your way back to the entrance. You regroup with Rethanir and Sylvarin. You gather the party. You decide whether you should do you guys wish to take a short rest here at the bottom at the entrance, or are you guys going to wait to what Sylvarin and Rethanir have to say about the matter?
Let's go with Sylvarin and Reth.
Knows what they say.
Did they see anything while they were sitting out here?
Nothing worth commenting on. You all meet up. You prepare to have the discussion with them next time, as we will call it quits for the night here.
Bitch.
As we have begun exploring the sunken, forgotten temple of Donaar's past.